These three chemical industry stocks have outperformed the broad market indices and set to rise and rally up. So let's get started and find out how we can participate in these strong trending stocks. So the first stock is BAK. So at a first glance, definitely we see a very strong uptrend right there, and it's actually outperformed the SPX, the S&P 500 index, and subsequently it actually had a change of character, which essentially stopping this previous uptrend at least into a trading range. And so far, the trading range has developed into a apex formation. So this is apex formation, and it looks set and ripe to probably resume the uptrend once it actually can break out of the immediate resistance level at about 20. So one way to trade this is to trade a sort of like the reversal type of the pattern while it's still within the apex. The other is just wait for a confirmation of the breakout from the apex with the anticipation of a very swift and fast and furious move to the upside. So if you can see this, there is a spike of the supply. So sometimes later, it just settle down with lower volume. And despite the recent reaction there, there is probably slightly increase of the volume, but look at the results. It's just from a higher low right there. So I think this is a very bullish setup and anticipate with the price that can continue to at least test the resistance level and to eventually break out to the upside and continue to trend higher. And in terms of the resistance level, I think previously there is a resistance somewhere around 24. So the first target would be around 24. We just need to see how the price will actually react at this level. Okay, so this is BAK. Next stock is CC. At a first glance, CC has been trending up very nicely. So you can see that this is the COVID sell-off recovery and subsequently entering into a very nice up channel. And this is a reaccumulation range. Also, look at the volume right there. It's pretty much muted. There's not much supply involving. So right now, it's still within this little up channel and is currently in an uptrend. Do take note that of the previous climatic up move. So if you look at this move up here, so this is a bit of the climatic action. And in terms of the volume is increasing slightly, probably that's reacting to the earning announcement as well. So some gapping up action, straying to the upside, hitting the overbought of the channel, subsequently have a reaction down. And look at the second reaction here. So again, it's very similar to the previous chart, despite that there is probably a little bit of the increase of the supply, but the result is just a higher low, suggesting some kind of the absorption going on. At the moment, it's just currently leaning on the demand line of the up channel, and also probably it could just turning up from here to at least test the previous resistance at about 35. So if you can just successfully break out this resistance, I think it can just continue to go to the higher target. Okay, so this is CC, and I think it's very bullish. And in terms of the immediate resistance level, I think that would be obvious is somewhere around 40. So based on the previous resistance level, so there will be somewhere around 40. That will be the immediate target price once it can break out of the resistance at 35. All right, so before I jump to the last stocks, if you can just like the video, if you enjoyed it, that will be great, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That will mean a lot to me. All right, back to the video, and last stock is OLIN, OLN. So OLN has been trending up very nicely. So let me zoom out a little bit here. So you can see that the previous accumulation range since the COVID sell-off at last year March. So this is the COVID sell-off. Subsequently, it just form a trading range, and this is a accumulation range. And once it's breaking out here, and it formed a backing on action at a higher ground, which is by itself a bullish characteristics. And subsequently it just trending up very nicely here. So this is uptrend followed by acceleration to the upside. So look at how sharp is this last move up here, and we can see that there is a spike of the volume and with the rejection tail, so that eventually just initiated a change of character. That is the largest down wave if we compare it to the previous down wave here or even here. So essentially just stopping the up move from going further up and into the trading range. So this reaccumulation range is sort of the maybe a cup and handle type, or if you want ascending type of the triangle. And eventually it just first test breakout, have a reaction, and then eventually just have a successful breakout. And right now look at how the price actually consolidates. So right after this good up move, there is a very brief consolidation here with a very shallow type of the pullback. And in terms of the volume is getting lower and lower, and probably last Friday is attempting to break out. Look at there's a little spike of the volume, but wasn't successfully close above the resistance level. But this structure and also the volume level is sort of like a sign of the supply absorption while it's holding up the gain at a higher ground. So I'm quite confident that it could just break out and continue to the upside. And I think in terms of these stocks, it's probably at a historical high at the moment. So really there's not much overhead resistance ahead. So if we just base on probably one-to-one projection, like from here to there is somewhere, maybe just add another 5 or 7 points from here. Right after that, this is a flat breakout. Okay, so this is all in. That's all for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. So if you'd like to learn more other trading opportunities, check out the video that showed on the screen. And also do remember to join my newly formed Telegram channel or story Telegram group that you can actually get an ad hoc market update from me and also just interact with me and other like-minded traders. All right, thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon.